like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Na Dior Pop. What if the real story of BTS isn't only about music, global fame, or breaking records, but about the deep bonds that quietly grew behind the stage? Even though BTS has not officially returned as a full group yet, something remarkable continues to live on. The connection between the members hasn't faded. If anything, it feels stronger, deeper, and more meaningful with time. And among those powerful friendships, there is one bond that fans around the world can't stop talking about. Jimin and Jungkook. For years, ARMY have watched their interactions closely. The quiet glances, the effortless comfort, the way they seem to naturally find each other in a crowded room. These moments may appear small, almost ordinary, but somehow they carry a warmth that is impossible to ignore. Fans gave this connection a name, Jikook. But Jikook is more than just a nickname. For many people, it represents something genuine. A bond that grew through years of shared struggles, dreams, laughter, and unforgettable memories. BTS may not be fully back yet, but the story of their friendship, their family, and especially the special connection between Jimin and Jungkook continues to live on, quietly, beautifully, and very much real. And today we're going to talk about why Jikook still feels so special even now. BTS may not have officially returned as a fully active group yet. Each member is currently focusing on different chapters of their lives, some working on personal projects, others completing important responsibilities. But despite all of that, one thing has never changed. BTS is still very much alive in the hearts of millions of people around the world. For ARMY, the presence of BTS never truly disappears. Even during quieter times, their impact continues to grow. A simple post, a short clip, or a small interaction online can instantly send waves of excitement through the fandom. It's as if BTS never really left at all. And in the middle of all that love and anticipation, there is one dynamic that always captures people's attention: the special bond between Jimin and Jungkook. Fans know them by a name that has become iconic over the years, Jikook. The name may simply combine two names, but for many fans, it represents something deeper. Jikook symbolizes a connection that feels genuine, warm, and incredibly natural. It's a bond that seems to have grown quietly over time, right in front of everyone's eyes. Throughout the years, Jimin and Jungkook have shared countless small moments that made fans believe their relationship is truly special. Sometimes it's the way Jungkook instinctively turns his head whenever Jimin speaks, even in a crowded room. Sometimes it's the soft smile Jimin gives when Jungkook is nearby. These details might seem tiny to outsiders, but to people who have watched them for years, they mean a lot. BTS has always said that they are more than just a group. They are family. Not simply colleagues or teammates, but 7 individuals who grew up together, faced challenges together, and achieved incredible dreams side by side. They trained together when they were young. They endured difficult years before success arrived. They experienced pressure, criticism, and global fame all at once. Through all of that, their relationships with each other became incredibly strong. Yet among all those bonds, the dynamic between Jimin and Jungkook often feels uniquely warm. Not because it's more important than the others, but because the way they interact looks so effortless and sincere. Jungkook has been seen countless times turning his entire body just to listen to Jimin speak. Even when there are many people around, his attention naturally shifts toward him. Moments like that can't be staged. They happen because someone truly cares. At the same time, Jimin often looks after Jungkook in a gentle and affectionate way. Whether it's making sure he's okay, laughing at his jokes, or simply standing close to him with a calm expression, there's always a certain warmth in Jimin's presence around Jungkook. For many ARMY, these small interactions are exactly why Jikook feels so real. There are no dramatic declarations. No grand gestures designed to impress anyone. Instead, what fans see are quiet, genuine moments. A quick glance, a soft laugh, a comfortable silence when they stand side by side. And somehow, those simple moments speak louder than anything else. Whenever BTS members gather together, it often looks like Jimin and Jungkook naturally gravitate toward each other, as if being near one another brings a sense of comfort. And maybe it truly does. After spending so many years living together, sharing stages around the world, chasing dreams, and facing an industry that can be incredibly intense, it's only natural that two people develop a deep connection. For Jimin, Jungkook is not just the youngest member of the group. He is someone Jimin watched grow up. Someone he saw transform from a shy teenager into one of the most talented and admired performers in the world. And for Jungkook, Jimin clearly holds a very special place in his life. In interviews and behind-the-scenes moments, Jungkook has often shown great respect and admiration toward Jimin. His actions sometimes reveal even more than his words. That kind of relationship cannot be easily fabricated. A bond built over more than a decade comes from shared experiences, trust, and genuine affection. That's why many fans believe what they see between Jimin and Jungkook is authentic. Even now, during a time when BTS is not yet fully active as a group, the connection between the members remains strong. They continue to support each other. They continue to mention each other. They continue to remind fans that the family they built together has never changed. And within that family dynamic, Jikook remains one of the most heartwarming relationships to witness. Not because it's dramatic, but because it feels honest. ARMY often say that Jikook represents the many forms love can take. Love between best friends. Love between people who grew up together. Love that shows itself through quiet care rather than loud words. Of course, not everyone will see it the same way. But for those who have followed BTS since the early days, watching Jimin and Jungkook grow together is something truly touching. Two young trainees with big dreams eventually became global superstars. Yet despite all the success, some things about them remain the same. They still joke with each other. They still tease each other. They still laugh the way they did years ago. And perhaps that's exactly why their bond feels so genuine. In an industry where so much can feel manufactured, authenticity is incredibly rare. But when people watch Jimin and Jungkook interact, many feel like they're witnessing something real. Something that wasn't created overnight. Something that grew slowly over years of shared memories. Something that doesn't need to be explained with words. BTS may not be fully back yet, but their spirit is still alive. Their friendship is still strong. And the bonds they built together continue to grow. Because in the end, BTS was never only about music. BTS has always been about connection. About 7 individuals who found family in each other. And within that family, there are countless beautiful stories. One of those stories is the story of Jimin and Jungkook. A story that might seem simple to some. But to many ARMY around the world, it is one of the warmest parts of the BTS journey. And as long as BTS exists, as long as they continue to support and protect each other, that story will keep living on. Because Jikook is not just about two people. It is about a bond, a comfort, and the feeling that someone will always stand beside you, even as the world continues to change.